in the month of June, we're focusing on compensation. So why are we talking about AI and jobs and so forth? Well, these two things, in my opinion, are linked. So when you add in AI, that gets me all fired up.
And that's fired with a PH, right?
That's fired with the PH. So
All
let's
right.
let's just talk about the AI attack for a minute, Bert. So one of the things that they're talking about that is directly under attack is the professions you and I are in, right? Obviously, AIM does a lot of human resource consulting and advising and providing services as part of our membership. And they're saying, look, that is directly under attack. And they're also saying that the law profession is under attack. And then when we see what's happening in China with, an all AI hospital, even the medical profession isn't immune. It's already here. Can you envision AI replacing the legal service teams that you have? I
No,
mean, paralegals, research, these types of things. You can see it helping and accelerating that, or you just can't see it.
I could see it helping. I could see it being a tool that's used. I could see efficiencies to be gained, but actually replacing it, no, I don't see. I don't see that happening. I think that things will change. The ability of AI to digest huge amounts of data, discovery, depositions, and to prepare summaries of those things and outlines. It helps immensely. It gives you a good starting point, but a complete replacement, no way.
You ask yourself the question, what's that's got to do with compensation?
Yes.
Right. And I
Tell
think
us.
it's directly tied to compensation. And that's where, we're not necessarily always connecting A to B. So today we sit in a really unique spot where we're still having a very difficult time hiring and retaining, attracting people. And these predictions, even if they're only 25% accurate, only 25% accurate, right? That significantly changes the landscape of work. And where this has to do with compensation is, and Mikey Mack and I are going on the road starting next week to talk about these things in some of our programs. And there's still time to sign up for those if you like, and I'll share some information on that in a moment. But we're in a spot of most jobs today are often in the white collar world or often what we call like a hybrid job. Very few jobs are just that traditional, I do nothing but this one thing, particularly the more medium to small size businesses have people who do many, many things. And as you do that, that gets really hard to benchmark. How do you benchmark somebody that, well, I kind of do HR and then, but I also do payroll and then I also do some finance work and I also serve as an assistant manager over here on, cover a shift during certain hours. And it's all kinds of flexibility with people. And I think AI is going to create that environment for us. It already is creating an environment similar to that, to where we are going to fill the gaps that technology can't. And how do you benchmark hybrid roles? And that seems to be one of the more difficult challenges that we see and we're faced with, and we help companies with every single day at this point is hybrid roles. So our technology has to be able to accommodate hybrid roles, and it does. So if you're working with AIM and you're working with the research team, they're able to help you benchmark hybrid roles. And then someone has to really understand what is the hybrid role when you're trying to build a description or a profile so that you can benchmark it. And these are going to be some of the things that we talk about because the traditional roles, anything that's traditional, it's got a routine, it's got a right or wrong process to it. That's what AI is going to step into. And it's going to be the non-traditional, the decision-making roles that can consolidate these aspects of traditional roles that are going to be really hard to benchmark, and we're already starting to see that. So that's where I'm going and how I tie this AI topic to compensation. And it's something that every HR professional needs to be aware of, whether their business is ready for it or not. I have some people say, "Hey, you know what? We're not doing anything special on the compensation." I'm like, "Yeah, but if you don't know this as an HR professional, well, what good are you?" Right? I mean, I hate to
Yeah.
say it that simply, but if you don't know it, and you don't have the skills, then you're not ready for tomorrow when you wake up and it's changed. And it's going to happen very quick when we start talking about 1 to 5 years, and it's already happening in front of us. So
Mhm.
that's how I tie this together. I encourage everyone to get involved and figure out a way to learn what they need to learn in order to help their organization and keep their skill sets ready for tomorrow. We got a program coming up with Mikey Mack that's going to talk about paying well. It's going to be a great program. You can catch that information on the AIM website and join up for it. There is still time.